Abortion is a controversial conversation rooted deeply in extremes and twisted with morality and religion. It's important for us to consider not would we get an abortion, but rather should every woman not have the opportunity to access an abortion. In the terms of the speech, abortion is permissible due to the rights of women and the lack of rights of the government. In 1973, Roe v. Wade was passed by the Supreme Court of the United States in order to say that at a national level, abortion was legal. Some things are still left up to the states, though. And as a new conservative leadership moves into the White House, it's absolutely essential for us to consider the rights of women and the rights of government when it comes to abortion. First, for the rights of women, we must consider the rights of women versus the rights of men. Because women technically carry the child, the blame and scrutiny tends to be placed on them. What we must consider is the fact that man and woman come together equally to create a child. Under the law, there is nothing and no obligations that hold the man to the child, or the fetus. In the same sense, there can be no laws that hold the woman to the fetus. That would hold women at a different level than they hold men and would help upkeep sexist traditions that have passed away long ago. Second, we also must consider the fact that pregnancy affects the wealth, the work, and the life of the woman. We can see that in marching orders by the American Civil Liberties Union, it says that without access to abortion and other health services, women cannot fully participate in the workforce or the political arena. We see that being able to work can lead women to have a lower quality of life and to be impoverished. This also shows us that some women can obviously not afford to have children. Noted by Heather Boonstra, it says that in 2011, the unintended pregnancy rate among women in income below the poverty line was more than 5 times that among women with an income at or above 200% of the poverty line. This places fetuses above the value of the mother, which cannot be done in an equal society. The mother needs to have control over her own life and her own body. Third, we can see that the government has no rights when it comes to abortion. If we took the example of vaccines, we can see that if the government mandated that every single person get every single type of vaccines, that would be a huge problem in our society. We can see that abortion is the exact same way. It is the intrusion into the woman's body which cannot be done by the government. We can look to bodily integrity that says that everyone has the right to autonomy. Saying this, we see that women have control over their own bodies and the government cannot interfere with this. Opponents say that fetuses are given life at conception. David Boudin and before Roe claims having a right to life does not give a right to use someone else's body. Just because a baby or a fetus has a right to life does not mean that the mother's right to life decreases. In the same sense, a woman needs to have control over her own body, even if something else is living within it. She comes first. The mother has no obligation to this child because the pregnancy is the baby's doing. In conclusion, you don't have to approve of abortion to see that not everyone should have no access to abortion. It shouldn't be taken away from all just because some do not support. We must look to the rights of the women and the rights of the government to see that women have the right and the government does not have the right to take it away from them. Thank you so much.